Hello and welcome to another update on Bitcoin as we're heading into the weekend. Just a quick update here. Not too much has happened here. Overall, today we had, or yesterday, we had a break below this previous swing low from September, which formed at 107,500. And so I am tracking still for lower prices. The nearest resistance area I can offer is here between 107,355 and 109,740. The move to the downside does not seem to be an impulse, so I would say the structure can easily morph. Okay, so whenever we're not dealing with an impulse, then the structure can easily change, morph, and to be honest, that would be a good thing because the earlier the bulls show up, the more it is in line with my view that there's still a good chance for another high in this cycle, or in other words, it's way too early to confirm that a bear market has started. A lot of people are all over the place. Yeah, and when in this bull market people have most frequently called the bear market has started and argued about that and basically believe the bear is unfolding. the bear is underway. That was when the price broke briefly below the 55-week EMA. That's located currently at around 98,000. Yeah, people called the bear market to have started basically in August last year and in April this year as well. Now, August was worse, I think, last year. From the highs to the lows, in August, 34% decline. From the high in December to the April low, 31%. Where are we now? 17%. And you already read the comments about the bear market has started. Now, you see that Bitcoin in a bull market can easily drop 35%, right? That would take it to 81K. Now, I'm not necessarily suggesting this has to happen again because we're starting from a higher price point and we could drop a little further. Yeah, would be quite a sharp drop. The thing is, it worked out because we held the 55-week EMA. So from the high to that relevant support level, which is kind of supported price throughout this cycle, it's around 22%. And bear in mind, a wick below is okay. That happened before. Just not really a weekly close. Yeah? So that means we might even go down 25%. Doesn't have to happen. But I'm saying if that happens, it wouldn't be unusual. Okay? Now, this is just drawdown. Yeah? This is percentage drop. What really matters in addition to that is the structure we're working with. And structurally, I haven't seen enough to confirm that a bear market has started. Yeah, it's way too early. So for me, the 55-week EMA is really important. As long as that level is holding, for me, the bear hasn't started. Below, it becomes more probable, especially if we get a weekly close below. And again, that's around 98K. So here on our 30-minute chart, that would be down here somewhere. Oh, there's a red line there. What does that mean? Well, if we scroll to the left, then you'll see this is the June low. It formed here at around, 98,500. So as long as we can avoid a decisive break below that level, I think we're still good. Below, bear market cannot be confirmed, but becomes more probable. I hope that makes sense. It's not black and white, unfortunately. It was easier to spot in 2021. Some of you might have been with us back in the day, back then. And with Elliott Wave, we were able to quite quickly call a bear market in place. Yeah, and it then dropped as a consequence all the way down to around about 15K. Now this time, I think the structure is a little bit more difficult. The whole cycle was a bit more difficult. But yeah, for me, I cannot confirm a bear market. And to be honest, This pullback looks choppy, messy, overlapping. So maybe a corrective pullback, maybe a diagonal. I'm tracking this now as a C wave down in a diagonal. 1, 2, A, B, C in wave 3, then wave 4, then wave 5. The earlier the bulls show up, this is only a roadmap, not a certainty. The earlier the bulls show up in this decline, the better from a bullish point of view. All right. And yeah, 109,740 is the nearest resistance level here. Any break below? No, sorry, any break above? Well, it could indicate that either this wave 4 that I'm tracking in this move down has already bottomed, or the A wave has already bottomed. And so if we go to the daily chart, you'll see what that means. If we say the A wave has already bottomed, the next bounce could be a B wave into this resistance area, starting at around 114K. If we bottomed in the entire fourth wave, then we could be on our way to 136K plus. But we won't know that until we see a little bit more of the structure. Either way, as long as we hold that June low, the overall, I think the overall bull market probability for that continuation is quite high. And once we break below it, it's going to get difficult. And in the short term, once we break above 109,740 resistance, I'm going to look for higher again. But the structure will then tell us whether it's the B wave or we go to a new high. That should give you all the relevant levels also to watch for on the weekend. Weekend movement, well, usually boring. So we'll see what happens this weekend. Things can always change. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our membership. Also, if you become a member, you can join our weekly member live session. We run that every Sunday on the weekend, 5 p.m. UTC. Check it out. It's really helpful to understand where the market is going, altcoins and everything. So we'll do that again on Sunday. And also make sure you follow us on X for additional charts, updates, links, all sorts of things. Check it out. I put the link in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.